Sydney Cricket Ground. It'll be an exciting contest. Is Ali Mitchell?
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
I'd say this is just giving away a huge advantage by choosing to bowl first. Everything about the pitch says there are runs to be had, and I reckon the bowlers are going to have a difficult time.
The crowd are making a heck of a lot of noise even before the first ball's been bowled. Let's see how long they can keep that up for. Edged. Can't get that outside the ring field. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nice. We might just get to the boundary road.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Always difficult to focus after what happened on the last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot. That's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. No, terrible shot. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
The crowd is electric right now. Sing. Pull out.
How will he reply?
Beats the outside edge bowling there.
Gill watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
That's the over. The Titans are none for 15.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Going with pace now. Finds the fielder with that shot. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Good return back from the deep. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Left the wide one. Wicketkeeper with the gather.
Nearly gets the edge. Jensen with a great delivery there. Edged it. No one there. Could be 4. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Straight to the fielder. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and have answered with full honours.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Well played. Could be a quick single. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Gill was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Did they go full? Did they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Misses everything. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Couldn't get it through the field. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Singh will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards. Solid shot. That's going for 4. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Singh too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
A poor over. The captain's going to have to make big decisions on this bowling attack if this continues.
Still maintaining an impressive run rate. Fantastic start so far. Might look to go big again here.
Flicked away past square leg. Might be 2 on offer. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Perfectly timed.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Power and precision in that shot. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, it just might get that wicket. That'll be a dead ball.
How will the bowler respond?
Edged. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Yet another massive over for the power play. Seemingly unstoppable at the moment.
Singh over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. Back before.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though.
Left the wide one. Wicket-keeper with the gather.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Just needs to be pitched up on length. Short, you can get punished on this pitch. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's ding away. Stay. I thought that was going for sure. The Titans starting to hit their stride now after a big over. Punjab in a whole heap of trouble.
Strike rate is excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a much.
Jensen to full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball in the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Doesn't beat the infield. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Gill watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Just a little bit of room given and the power is immense. That's flown over the boundary. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Sudarshan with a leave. Didn't like the width. No shot offered.
Power and precision in that shot.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
He's quick onto that in the infield. Well, that'll be an over best forgotten and really quickly. You give that many no balls away, it's truly time for a bowling change.
They've set the ground on fire and entertained the crowd this power play. 2020 batting at its best.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Well left and through to the keeper.
Winds up but misses. It's like they went a bit too early on that shot. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Return from out on the boundary, good fielding.
Gill watched it carefully and left alone.
Beats the outside edge, good bowling there.
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through. Left the wide one. Wicket-keeper with the gather. Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Just open the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will he reply?
Singh pulls out. Dead ball.
One, a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Right, extraordinary. Gill, don't do it to him like that. What a shot.
Any sign of nerves approaching the half century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for six.
Jensen deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Shot, should be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the road.
No, terrible shot. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Sudarshan, there's plenty from these bowlers. Sudarshan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nicely played. Runs 1. Wow, that's missed the lot. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Couldn't get it through the field. That's the over. The Titans are none for 141.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Stoinis has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Nearly gets the edge. Stoinis with a great delivery there. Too good. That is huge.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Misses everything.
Sudarshan with a leave. Didn't like the whip.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. There could be a couple if they hustle. Oh boy, that is so close to leg. The atmosphere is electric. You can really buzz around the spectators. Great shot. At least one on offer. Owen coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. The bowler pulls out of the delivery.
Gill watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Massive outside edge.
Good return back from the deep.
He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Onto that early, that could be 4. Singh showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot. Gill left it alone, didn't want a wide one.
Right out of the middle of the bat. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Well played, could be a quick single. That's the over. And a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when the lead runs like that.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. They may have overstepped. The captain should be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Absolutely middled that.
Well, that was a slower ball that didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Can't get that outside the ring field. Good fielding out in the boundary. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Get over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Threw the hands at it. Got it early, but enough on it to get 4. How will the bowler respond? No shot offered there.
Leading edge, lands safe from hands though. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Leading edge, but safe. Batter turned their hands a little too early on that, it seemed. Doesn't beat the infield.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Might look to go again here.
Straight the fielder. Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of that.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. He's quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. The Titans are none for 209.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut off.
That's just silly. On that shot. It's incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a match. Dick's last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Play. Good stop, probably meant to prevent. Return from out on the backfield.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
And the chance goes begging. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Great fielding there. Very accurate long distance throw.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was headed. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There'll be runs here. Click and simple as you like inside the ring.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right. Sudarshan muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Well balanced and a flick of the wrist. Finally got some work to do to cut that off.
We can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Great shot, could be 4, and a no ball as well.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just playing a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Whacks the free hit away. Field coming around the cutouts. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Massive outside edge. Really playing all their shots that are over. Very expensive.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score. Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time. I mean, enough bat speed to pick up 4.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. save. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
The crowd is electric right now. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for two. Chance. And that's dropped. Oh, no.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Maxwell, the spinner, coming into the attack. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Well, that's just a classic cover drive. Beautiful to watch. Great sound off the bat. That's 4 more.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Well, look at that go. Where's that come from? Down the wicket and slapped over point for 6.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. How will he reply?
Onto that early, that could be 4. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. End of the over, a costly one. 19 runs coming from it. The Titans are none to 288.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
That is quite extraordinary. Gill, don't do it to him like that. What a shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away. Did they go full? Did they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Power and precision in that shot.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Beats the outside edge. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand. It's going to need to be very accurate. Got to try and pitch it up into the toes. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose it, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better. Impressive hitting display at the moment. Needs a dot ball.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Pulled away, beat square, finally coming around.
Just sheer power off the back foot. They need to worry about running.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Sudarshan, there's plenty from these bowlers.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and a stayed hit. Fantastic.
Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Hit that one on the arc. A fabulous drive for 6.
And that's the end of the innings. The Titans have set a target of 345 runs.
Here we go. First ball.
Goes to the drive, but it's a wild shot. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by... Nearly gets the edge. Siraj with a great delivery there. Wow, that's missed a lot. Winds up but misses. It's like they went a bit too early on that shot. The new bowler is coming into the attack. No. Terrible shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. wingless on the way to the crease. Won't be facing just yet, though. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Let's quick on to that in the infield.
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through.
Went for the drive, complete miss. There'll be runs here. And out. Superb bowling. Gone. Oh, well, that's a bit unlucky. Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. The end of the over and much better than the previous one, keeping the batters honest.
That marks the end of the 4th over of the power play, and they're really stuck in quicksand, falling behind the required run rate. And plenty of dot balls does not equal a great power play for the batters.
Misses. How did that not hit? Misses everything. That was just a poor over, gave away far too many runs. If this continues...
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have the batters in line at the moment. Owen watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Sharma ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Final over completed in the power play, and much like my books to read list, they're falling behind.
Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Pressure is definitely on for the new batter as they take guard. Gill, I'm sure, will be on to their bowls to pick up another quick wicket.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.